Hello, strong people. Week 8, day 2 of off-season prep leading into the Olympic City Pro-Am prep. Today we got deadlifts. To be specific, axle banded 2-inch deficit speed pull deadlifts. It's a lot of words. I've already warmed up. I'm about to do my first set. And it feels good. With an axle, like I did a 3-inch deficit fairly recently with the deadlift bar, and deadlift bar bends, obviously, axle doesn't. So even though this is a smaller deficit, this feels like it's way lower to the ground. The axle's thicker, so it kind of puts you at a bit of a deficit to start. And I think these 100-pound plates that I'm standing on are a little bit over 2 inches thick. So, it feels low to the ground for sure, but it feels good. And I'm really trying to reinforce my head position on the descent. Lock out the rep and kind of lower it a little bit more under control so I can get a feel for where I start for that good starting position. And then practicing, pushing the butt back as the bar passes the knees, then squatting down. Just reinforcing that new starting position. Still feeling a little bit tired. Went to bed way earlier last night, but I think I feel better than yesterday. Yesterday I was just off. That's okay. Those days happen. But I got nothing else to say, really. I'm just ready to go get some deadlifts going. Let's do it. Deadlifts are done. I'll be honest, that took me way longer than it should have. In between sets, we were trying to figure out what flights we were getting and stuff for Colorado, and I finally booked one. Not ideal, though. I feel bad. We're all on the same flight there, but the guys I'm going with, they're going to stay a couple extra days, and I'm not. So because the best option for me was a flight that leaves at 8:50 a.m. the next morning, which wouldn't be a big deal if we were, close to the airport. But we're like an hour and a half away from the airport. So, you got to be there like 2 hours early, like they say. So that puts you at 6:50. And then an hour and a half to get there. So I'm talking, leave at 5 a.m. And if it was just me, I wouldn't feel so bad because, it's just me doing it to myself. But I'm going to have someone drop me off since they're staying. So I feel bad, but the only other option, I didn't want to do a connecting flight, and everything else was like $400 or $500, even with connecting flights. I could have flown out later that night at like 7:30, but that would get me back home at like 12:30 in the morning. And I was planning on working Monday after. So I would get home at like, 2 in the morning or whatever, 2:30. That's just not an option. I want to get home early. I know it's inconvenient for them, but don't worry, I'll make it up for them. I already told them I'm going to owe them like a steak dinner or whoever takes me. Do something nice, but I still feel bad. I am horribly anxious about navigating the airport. I don't care about flying. I just care about navigating things because I am notoriously awful at doing that. So I got to pay attention, whenever we fly in, fly out, so I know what I'm doing because it's horribly anxious regarding that. But that's okay. We'll suffer through. Hopefully the stress doesn't, once I land in Colorado, I'll be fine. And then after I finish the competition, then I'll be anxious again because I got to fly alone. This is my first time flying, so I'm excited but nervous. Oh, God. I don't even know what I have next. Deadlifts, by the way, deadlifts went really good. Those all felt great. I did a little bit slower on the descent. Once I locked, I lowered it to the ground fairly slow, get a feel for my leverages, what I need to be feeling, starting position. And it's hard to get into a good position in deficits, especially with this bar with the belt. I'm still probably holding on to some holiday weight, bloated feeling still, but it felt better today. So I assume once we get the bloat down a little bit, probably, lose a couple pounds. I'm sure I put on some from the holidays. We'll get back to normal. But that took way too long. So I don't know how much of everything else I'm going to record. Maybe one set of each. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure you're about to find out right now. Not gonna lie, I was thinking I was gonna do, I was like, oh, I'm tired. Maybe I'll do just one set of each to get a feel for everything and I'll be done. What am I doing? That is not me. That's not how I train. That's not how I prep. That's not how I act in the gym. So I had it was like that, flip of switch, realization, what are you saying right now? You're just mad at myself, honestly. So naturally, I did what exactly was programmed. Still going through it now, but I'm just mad at myself for thinking that way. I mean, I'm prepping. Yeah, it's off season, but it's always prep. Everything is prep. The off season is not a time, it's not time off. It's still, you're working towards that next show, that next competition, that next PR, whatever it might be. And there is no off season. It's all towards something. So for me to be oh, it's whatever, I'll go light or I'll just do one set. No, that ain't it. So honestly, for thinking that way, I'm just going to make it harder on myself. More weight on, whatever it might be. Just so I can feel a sense of accomplishment after, thinking that way. I'm prepping for a pro-am. Like, do you think any of the guys going to that show are going to be slacking off? No. And me being not a pro, I'm probably punching up here, playing with the big boys in the pro-am, but I'm going to try. And to try, I got to put in effort now. All right, that's enough. That's enough chit chat. That's enough of a rest break. Time to get back to the next set. All done. I am just exhausted. I planned on just going straight Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week training, but I don't think that's a smart idea. I think I should not train tomorrow, take a day off, and just take a nap or something. Because I was just tired too. Last day and today. Last day? Yeah. Yesterday. Even with being tired, that was another good session. Like, I can't complain. Deadlifts felt good and smooth. But I was just taking way too long in between like every set. Which just isn't ideal. I don't think I have anything else planned Saturday, so I guess, I think that's the smart plan. Take tomorrow off, train Friday, Saturday. I don't like training Fridays, but it is what it is. So get it, take a nap tomorrow. Try to catch up on sleep tonight. Go to bed early. Come home, try to take a nap or something. Catch up on sleep there. Catch up on sleep Thursday night because I work from home Friday. So, without the need of getting up and getting ready for work and commuting, I can sleep in quite a little while longer, which always helps. And then hopefully get a full night's sleep Friday because I don't think I have anything to do Saturday. Just sleep in as long as I need to Saturday, get my training session in whenever, and then be ready to go for probably Tuesday is when the next training session will be because of New Year's traveling and stuff again. Not ideal. I don't like being out of my routine. I like my Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday or Saturday sessions. Friday and Saturday I can swap around pretty freely. Those two don't bother me, but it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday I don't like to sway from. So to have to do it, 2 weeks in a row, I don't like it. Bothers me, but I'll get over it. We'll get back to normal. All right, that's enough talking. I need to go inside. So until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.